Good morning, everybody. We are here. We're looking good. We're ready to go. It's a very interesting day in the crypto space. Very interesting day in the stock market space today. We're going to come over here. We're going to refresh the Webull page. And we can see that AEMC in the top left-hand side of the screen sitting at $4.85, up 0.73% today. You've got GameStop top right-hand side, 2204, 2.45% gain of the day today. Shiba Inu Coin down 1.61%. Bitcoin down 1.55%. You've got NASDAQ up 0.24% today. You got Dogecoin down 1.5%. Ethereum down 2.5%. You've got the SPY 558, QQQ 472, Mullen Auto down 10%, man. Mullen Auto is the worst stock in the stock market right now. Might be worse than Farmy. Actually, it probably is worse than Farmy. Sundial sitting at $1.95, Netflix $6.91, MPW $4.51, Tesla sitting at $2.09, Amazon $1.75, and Apple sitting at $228.60 right there. 0.50% lower on the day today. We're gonna watch Bitcoin play out on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, hopefully holding up support at $58,000 because my goodness, testing it. It is down this morning, and I want some gains, dude. I want some gains more than you guys know. Who do we have first in the chat? We got Pudgy first in the chat. F-I-R-S-T. First Pudgy. What's going on, Pudgy, Genji, Pudgy, Old Rounder, Jimmy the Lip. We got Old Rounder. Anybody over on TikTok? Oh, yes. We got Pudgy and Chaka over on TikTok. Good morning to Pudgy, Chaka. I see Rights Rocks. Filet. So what's up, Rights Rocks, Filet, Pudgy, Chaka, Michael, User, and Jimmy Buds. Glad to have all you guys in here. And I think it's Filet, right? Maybe not Phil. Top? Yeesh? I don't know, man. Is it Filet? Is it Phil Topish? What's up, man? I don't know how to say your name, but you got it anyway. Here we are. We're ready to go. Listen, if you're over on TikTok, especially if you're brand new, make sure to click that follow button, tap the like button, all that good stuff. Get the stream going. And if you guys want to check out any stocks or cryptocurrencies, just let me know. Doesn't really matter what it is. We can pull it up on the screen. We can take a look at it and all of that good stuff. If you're over on TikTok, you've got Webull at the top of the screen here. We can look up stocks up there. Currently got crypto going on. You see Bitcoin at the top left-hand side of the screen there, and you see Shiba Inu Coin at the top right-hand side of the screen there. And then in the middle of the page right here, let me move that down a little bit. And then in the middle of the page right here, we've got DEX tools. So if you'd like to look up any of the tiny little tokens, it doesn't matter if they're Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Tron, don't matter, man. We can pull up all that stuff there and take a look at it. Like the sandwich, thank you very much. Phil, man, Filet-O-Fish. Nice, all right, like the sandwich, Filet-O-Fish. Gotcha, my man, gotcha. And thank you very much for the follow as well. Filet-O-Fish, now it makes sense. He's just talking with a PH there. I like it, my boy. I like it. Over on Webull, that's what you guys can see on YouTube right now. So we'll take a look at that if you guys want to look anything on Webull or on DEX tools as well. Bitcoin bear crossed yesterday on the 3-day MACD. I'm proud bear cross on the 1-day MACD today. Oh, Rounder, stop telling me that, man. Dude, I come in here, I'm like, oh, yeah, we're going to have some good news today. It's going to be a good day. Market's going to be going higher. Bitcoin going to be going higher. And Old Rounder's like that guy. I guess, yeah. Old Rounders. Yeah, actually, we can see prices. Dude, I don't want to see prices go lower. Keep your glasses in check, man. We don't need no technical bear cross. We need nothing but gains, man. We got to get the Moon Boys going. We want gains, not no bear cross technical malarkey that you're coming up with. Time to load up the 3-day weekend. Oh, 3-day weekend, I forgot. That means no live stream on Monday, guys. No live stream on Monday. What are we going to do? You guys are used to it by now, so it's all right. Good morning to you, Nick F. Glad to have you in here. Facts are facts, dude. Facts are facts. And I like the fact that you said facts are facts because they are facts. And you can't really dispute them, but you can make fun of them. You can make fun of them if you want. And that's what I chose to do there because I don't want the current factual situation to be taking place. I want a fantasy world where I wake up tomorrow You know what? I can't even say that I want to live in a fantasy world where I wake up tomorrow and you know, Bitcoin is sitting at $200,000 a coin, and therefore everything else has rallied higher. If I'm going to be honest with you, okay, if I'm going to wake up in a fantasy world tomorrow, I would love to see Shiba Inu Coin just smoking it, ripping up, dude. New all-time high. I don't even care. Like I could say fantasy. Oh, I want to wake up with SHIB at a penny tomorrow. Okay, great. So would everybody else, but they're all going to sell. So I would love to see SHIB ripping up higher tomorrow. I would love to see, dude, if Daddy and Mother ripped up higher tomorrow, game over. Jason Derulo, stacked on that. I got a lot of that T1500 token that I've talked about in a couple videos. Where that kid is walking to meet Andrew Tate. I believe he could have some... I'm probably going to be doing a video on him tomorrow, just to let you guys know. And dead serious, if you guys want to... if you really... Let me put it this way, right? I believe there is... I believe a lot of people are going to be talking about T1500 this weekend. The kid is going on to another podcast this weekend, and depending on how many people watch that podcast, he could get a decent pump. So if you guys want to if you want to take a look at this one right here, T1500, I'm going to be doing a video on it tomorrow. It is at strong support. It unfortunately has pulled back. It is a lot of people, they cannot handle any amount of gains. So, of course, they got to take their profit. Sticky graph. They can't handle gains for very long, man. But the kid that is walking, he is in Romania. Yeah, Romania now. He made it to Romania. He's got maybe like a week or two left until he meets Andrew Tate, or at least gets to Andrew Tate's house. I don't know if Tate's gonna come out and talk to him or not. But, yeah, this kid's going to go on a podcast, I believe, Sunday. So you guys could get in a very strong level of support, and if he gets a lot of attention, it is a big podcast, so it could move higher. I'll be doing a video on it tomorrow. They're probably going to push it a little bit since he's got that interview coming up, or the podcast coming up, whatever you want to call it, and could be something to look at if you guys want a nice little, I guess, you know, marketing push or whatever, in the sense that he is going to get out there and go on that podcast. Something you guys should check out. And now you can see it over on YouTube as well. Only Filet of Fish had access to it over on TikTok. Everybody on YouTube wasn't able to see it. So, dude, if I woke up in my fantasy world, right? Mother, Daddy, Jason Derulo, this one, T1500. These guys are all ripping up 100x, right? And let me tell you, if they rip up 100x, it is a fantasy world. On top of that, Shiba Inu Coin, got a lot of that meme coin there. Some Solana, okay, it can rip up. But in an ultimate fantasy world, right, my memes rip higher. And then something like Ethereum. I got a lot of Play Doge as well. Play Doge and Wiener Dog AI, those two. Base Dogs is not launched yet, so I do have a lot of Base Dogs as well. But Fantasy World, it does not need to move up because it is not launched. If SHIB, Play Doge, and Wiener Dog AI, if those three ripped higher and Ethereum dropped down to, like, I don't know, I can't even say $100 is a fantasy world anymore, but whatever. And Ethereum ripped lower, right? I'd wake up and sell tomorrow. And then if Daddy, Mommy, Jason Derulo, T1500 ripped up on Solana, and Solana fell down to like $50 a coin at the same time, boom, trade those bad boys out. Fantasy world engaged. What do you guys want to see rip higher tomorrow? I want to know what you guys want to see rip higher. When Nintendo's 64. Well, we can take a look at that. Rights Rocks, man. Rights Rocks. We can take a look at that. And yes, sir. What's going on, Jeremy? See you over in TikTok, man. Yeah, and Woombo Woover, man. I see a Nintendo's. We can pull that up on Internet Computer. Got to look at it on Dex Screener. The like button on TikTok. Click that like button, man. 1,946 likes over on TikTok. Somebody, probably Pudgy, smashing that like button left and right. I love it, man. I love it. Still never gets settled with RCO Finance as I purchased SHIBs and it never showed up. Now I can't log in. Got screwed from RCO Finance. Dude, I wish I would have known about them. I don't even know what RCO Finance is, though. Where'd you get the link, man? Because I don't know. I don't know if it was a legitimate pre-sale and you accidentally like found them out on X or something, and maybe you clicked a scam link. If RCO Finance was a legit project and then you accidentally clicked a bad link on them, or if they were just a scam to begin with, man. Pudgy owes me $1 million honorarium. Nice. Michael keeps track of it, man, and Michael is stacking that honorarium. Just shared the live broadcast groups, Facebook, and groups in the United States, Canada, UK, Australia, etc. 94,000 plus members. Patrick Pitt, you are the man, dude. Thank you very much for sharing that. Appreciate you, dude. Let's see. Checks in the mail, baby. Checks in the mail. $1 million honorarium. The check is in the mail, Michael Allen. It is on its way. He says, thanks, buddy. You got it, man. Really surprised T-Man token is down with all the hype with T-Man bag crypto. Yeah, dude. I am surprised as well. Okay, let me put it that way. I am surprised as well. The reason I think we've got to pull back today, though, we had a little bit of a rally yesterday morning. Okay, that took us off that $60,000 or above $60,000, I believe. Where was it? Yeah, we had a little bit of a rally. It took us up to about 61 yesterday, but we were sitting right here, roughly around 59. The rally, unfortunately, was short-lived and reversed course because the rally was a result of T-Man coming out and saying that he's going to make an announcement that is like going to reveal the plan on how to make cryptocurrency, or the United States, the crypto planet, or crypto capital of the planet, or whatever. Never made any announcement yesterday. So everybody that bought in hopes of that announcement happening kind of already sold off because the announcement did not happen. The beautiful thing about fundamentals versus technicals versus news and so on, T-Man could come out today and, no warning, say that, no taxes on crypto, right? No. This is also my fantasy world, right? Since you're living in a fantasy world today, Daddy, Mother, T1500, what else? Jason Derulo, all ripping up as Solana rips down, and you got Shiba Inu Coin, Play Doge, and WienerDog AI ripping up as Ethereum rips down, and T-Man coming out to say, we're going to make cryptocurrency, United States, the crypto capital of the world, no taxes on cryptocurrency for the next 5 years. Bring, build, innovate. God, I would love it, dude. I would love it so much. I would love it so much if he did that. And, yeah, if that's the case, I would be willing to bet that you would wake up tomorrow with Bitcoin sitting above 100,000. Ethereum would probably be above. You know what? Actually, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm having an internal struggle here. This is interesting. And guys, I have not forgot about Nintendo, I promise. I'll pull it up in a couple seconds here. This is a legitimate question. I want you guys to answer this one, okay? And thank you guys very much for clicking the like button out on TikTok, and I see that I got new 3 followers, so thank you guys very much. I see Fox followed and Savage followed as well. Interesting. If T-Man came out today and said no taxes for the next 5 years on cryptocurrency, we are going to make the United States the hub of the world. We're going to attract all of the crypto exchanges. We're going to attract all of the crypto investment. We're going to attract all of the crypto money across the globe. The multi-trillion-dollar industry is going to flourish here in the United States. That's one way to do it, right? That's one way that states and countries and so on attract businesses because it builds their economy up, right? If Texas, for example, right? If Texas said we are not going to tax any business that comes here. Tesla's already going. SpaceX is going to go. X is going to go. You're going to see all these businesses flock to Tesla or flock to Texas. And then what does that mean? That means that so many jobs in Texas are going to be created around those industries. Everybody's going to have money. They're going to be seeing nice paychecks. And everybody's going to be at work, working, spending, and so on, because the businesses get tax cuts and tax breaks for going there. So this is already something that does happen. But, right, would the prices of crypto go up because everybody says, oh, heck yeah, no taxes, I'm buying in right now, this is going to be the biggest bull market of the world? Or do people go out and sell because they're realizing those gains tax-free? Where's the offset? This is an interesting dilemma. Do they go and sell because no taxes on their current gains, or do they go out and buy? Dude, I think they would probably they'd go sell, the price would dump down, right? And then they would buy back in at those lower levels. They'd take their gains and they'd buy back in at those lower levels, pump the price right back up, and then eventually it does go higher. Michael Allen! Friendly reminder that Binance burns LUNC and not SHIB. You know, that is true. I really don't know why Binance continued to burn Terra Luna Classic the way that they have. And I'm not saying that because I don't like Terra Luna Classic anymore, right? I'm saying that because I completely understood it when Terra Luna Classic was one of the most talked about coins in the world. After its decoupling, the Terra Luna Classic community was absolutely huge and actively trading the token. Okay, so it did bring a ton of new users into Binance, and therefore was a great marketing tactic by Binance. But there's a lot less going on in the Terra Luna Classic community right now, and I am surprised that they continue to burn. Fox says 5 years no taxes. That's a lot of buy pressure. Hey, I would hope so, man. I do think there would be some sell pressure, people taking some gains, though before that happens. But I think that, dude, if T-Man came out and announced something like that, oh boy, you guys are guaranteed winners at that point. Guaranteed winners, man. Nintendos. That's what we gotta look up here. Hold on, boys and girls. Right. What's the ticker, man? Because I'm looking it up and it doesn't show anyway. Oh, ND64. There we go. Probably this one. Yeah. Okay, so we looked this up before, and this is the daily now. Somebody was asking me about this way back here, and it was actually a very good entry, right? They were asking me way back here, and it might be better on a 4-hour. Somebody on TikTok, actually, I believe it was asking me about Nintendo's back here. We marked it up. It was very early. It had a little support in this area where it's basically currently at 0002. From there, it broke out and rallied up nicely, tripling in price to 0006. Now, since then, it's people can't hold on to these gains to save their life, man. I get it. It's okay that it came back down a little bit. But let's extend this line. Okay, because this is the beautiful thing about technical analysis. You can see this line is already on the chart right here, and I hope you guys can see it. Let me just make sure. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's a little bit to the left of the TikTok screen, but you guys can see it. So this line right here that's already on the screen as horizontal support that was made back here at the beginning of August. I'm simply going to extend it horizontally, and this is what we end up with. This support line has held up since the last day of July, the last 2 days of July, first couple days of August here. I simply extended this out horizontally, and look how the magic works, man. Tapped it, tapped it, tapped it, tapped it, tapped it. Might be coming back down. Now, this is a 4-hour chart. We've got about 8 hours of declines here. Might be coming back down to tap this level. It's roughly a 10 to 15% decline from the current level. So if you're really trying to get in right now, you just want to go make your purchase and enjoy your weekend, okay, you might see a 10% decline. 10% in the crypto space, guys, is nothing, so no worries there. But of course, if you want to pay attention to it, you might be able to get in at a little bit of a cheaper price. So right now, I believe that this is the major level of support for Nintendo's 64, and it might be on its way back to tapping it again. Of course, this level no longer really relevant. It did end up, being a very nice indicator of where the crypto was going, but now, we've lost this trend line right here. So we're going to end up looking at some horizontal levels of kind of resistance as well. So a much tighter channel to keep your eye on is this one right here between 0002 and 00025. Above that, I got to click it again. Above that, you got a little spike up right there that brings you some horizontal level of resistance at about 37. And then, of course, the all-time highs once again, which would be beautiful because you're a 3x gain from the current levels. And that'd be nice to get back up to those levels. So this is what I would be looking at in terms of levels of support and resistance for Nintendo's. Might be on its way back down at that 0002. But if it does break this little level at 00025, it could be on your way all the way up to 00037, nearly doubling in price. That's what I'd be looking at. But keep in mind, easily moving in value because only $31,000 in the liquidity pool, $100,000 market cap, tiny little token. You're talking $1,000 in volume today, 46 buys, 30 sells. $800 in buys, $400 in sells. Guys, we're talking very, very small token, not a lot of eyes on it, and therefore could be heavily manipulated in either direction and easily moved in either direction. So just keep it in mind. And Bitcoin coming down right now. Well, I guess it's going to dump for you, old rounder. I guess it's going to dump for you, man. Bitcoin on its way down right now. Sup, Clay? Johnny K. Why is Bitcoin down today? Johnny K, excellent question. My best answer, based on what I know about what's going on, Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market coming down today because yesterday's rally, right? Let me pull Bitcoin back up on the chart. But yesterday's rally took us up to a little over $61,000. Was based on the fact that T-Man said he is going to announce his plan in a couple hours to make the United States the crypto capital of the planet. Cricket. No announcement made, no plan divulged, so people kind of lost a little bit of luster there and selling off today. Clearly, I'm just stating that as the reason why, because that's really the only major news that I know about happening in the crypto space right now. Could be a technical sell-off, dude. Could be ETFs closing out for whatever reason. There's a lot of stuff that could be going on as to why crypto prices will be moving down today. But that's what I'm pointing to because it did have an effect to the upside yesterday. The fact that it didn't come to fruition today or yesterday is the reason I'm going to use as to why it's coming down. Be careful with that, all right? Bro just said 100% gains for free. Soon launching emulator in 10 days. Something. Let's see. Come to Nintendo's and such a... Yeah, Fox, guys, if you're talking about that link out there, I don't know. It looks like a Telegram link, but if anybody is doing any links in the chats, or I don't even know if you can copy and paste out of, I don't think you can copy and paste TikTok chat, can you? I mean, you might be able to. I don't know if you can or not. But if anybody's clicked on any links, just be careful. People who drain your wallet fast, and you know what to do with. Jeremiah, thank you very much for the super chat. Jeremiah says, hello, Clay. Have a little gasoline on me. Somebody just bought a boatload. Not buttload. Boatload. I forget what the actual measurement is, but I think a buttload is an actual measurement that you can use out there. Boatload of Doge 2014. I dropped 0.5% on my stake total. 4.1 million to 3.6 or 4.1% to 3.6%. Dang, man. I got another Doge 2014 video coming out tonight. Jeremiah, are you loaded up? Like, have you bought however much you want to buy, or do you plan on buying some more? Because I do a couple calculations in the video tonight. Like, if you're going out there and you're receiving that bonus, it is actually a very strong bonus if you're willing to buy $1,000 worth or more at a time. Because right now the current price is 0.0003, but if you buy $1,000 worth, because of the bonus, your cost basis is 0.0023. And if you buy 5,000, you get that 50% bonus. I don't know if you guys are buying 5,000 or not. Maybe one or two guys actually has accumulated over 5,000. The guy in first place has $23,000 or $26,000 worth. But dude, your cost basis is 0.0002 if you get that bonus right there. So those bonuses really do help lower your cost basis. I like big buttloads and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Yes, we can look up the definition of a buttload as well, because it's an actual measurement, just to let you guys know. I did see Brian. Brian said, I'm trying to find Shiba Inu on the Apple Store. I can't find it. Is it live yet? You know, I don't know if it's live. I don't have an Apple phone, man. I don't know if I have any way of checking what's on the Apple App Store. It should be on the Google Play Store. Let's look here. It should be on the Google Play Store. Shiba Shootout, yes, here. If you download on the App Store, what does it bring up, man? I don't know how to download this, but this says it's designed for iPad. Says it's designed for iPad. Can you get it? No, I don't know. You might be able to get it on iPhone because it says iPhone right here, but I don't know. I don't even know how to open the Apple Mac Store or anything like that, man. But you should be able to download it on Google Play too. I mean, it looks like I can install it right now if I wanted to play it on Google Play. But I don't know how to get it on Apple. Don't know how to do that. Change your TikTok. The groups in the United States, UK, Canada, 34,000 members for your TikTok. Hey, Patrick, man, thank you very much, dude. Patrick is the king of shares. I'm going to tell you that, man. Patrick is the king of shares. Yeah, you know what? Let me, I'm going to hide that. All right, I'm going to come out here. Okay. I had to hide it for a second because I wasn't 100% sure what was going to happen when I Googled buttload. But it is an actual measurement, guys. Okay? A buttload is a unit of measurement that is roughly 126 gallons, which is about 8 pounds which is about 8 pounds per gallon. A buttload is an actual measurement for intoxicating beverages like wine, beer, or spirits. The term buttload is also used to describe the amount. The word but comes from the old British measurement for half a ton, which is 216 imperial gallons and weighs around 2,000 pounds. Buttload is roughly 108 imperial gallons. There you go, guys. There you go. 216 imperial gallons, which weighs about 2,000 pounds. Okay. 108 imperial gallons, whatever that means. So, there you go, right? It's 126 gallons at about 8 pounds per gallon. You thought I was kidding you. Which makes about how much? Roughly 126 gallons. Or 108 imperial gallons. It's pretty heavy. Let's just put it that way, guys. Pretty heavy. It's half a ton, right? Is that what they said? Half a ton? Oh, boy. Yeah. It is an actual measurement. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that did not know, it is. Gosh, you're learning things, man. You're learning things. RLD, thank you very much for following. We got Jackson, Papa, Ollie, Tony, User, Tony, and Michael over on TikTok. Appreciate all you guys. And whoever's smashing that like button with 3,400 likes, thank you very much for clicking that like button over there. Nobody talks about the MOS anymore. No, they don't. Clay, is it too late to stake Play-Doh's, Winterdog, AI, or Dogeverse? No. No. So, look, alien head intelligence, man. I could actually make the argument now that it might be better to stake those tokens right now than it was before. Now, clearly, that's if you were trying to take advantage of the early days volatility. But let's look at something like Wienerdog AI and Dogeverse. Play Doge might still be a little, early. I still think it's got some volatility left in terms of like major moves, because it just launched yesterday. The original stakers, they're still gonna have time to get out if they're trying to panic sell and all of that. So, jeez, I just moved something. Play Doge is still gonna have some very volatile days left. And it's one way to not worry about the volatility, right? If you just want to go ahead and stake it, you force yourself at that point not to care because you've got that 7-day unlocking period. But looking at it right now, right, the major volatility may have died down in something like Dogeverse and Wienerdog AI. And now you're kind of letting those tokens and letting those teams go out and actually get listings, try to build the bridge out, try to build the AI robot and like the trading bot for Wienerdog AI. Letting those teams actually go out and do that, and you're simply raking rewards in. Over time, I forget what both of those rate of returns are, but maybe a couple 100% you can earn on an annualized basis by staking. Those staking rewards are still much better than a lot of the tokens like T1500 for here for example. I don't think they have staking rewards, but Jason Derulo and Mother, I know that these two do have staking rewards. Okay, let me show you. If Mother drops back down at this level right here at 3 cents, I'll probably add a little bit more to Mother. This is a very low level, and it has held up his support for like the last 2 to 3 months. So if Mother drops back down to this level, I will probably be adding in. Iggy Azalea has literally talked about this token every single day. I don't think she's going anywhere. I think she's committed to building this one up and getting as much attention as possible on it. So I'll be adding. But you can get roughly 115%, I believe, staking Mother. I think it's here. All right, where? Farm. Okay. So yeah, if you own some of these Solana tokens, right? If you own some of these Solana tokens, you can come out. I'm not staking. I may add some mother in there. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, let me tell you why. I got a lot of money in mother, daddy, not a ton in Jason. And Jason's staking rewards are a little bit lower because he's actually got a lot of people staking right now, especially him. I believe he's staking all of his tokens. So the rate of return is lower, and I'm going to show you that in a second. But, okay, the fee, 2% in and 2% out. It's not a huge fee, but it does require you to, I believe, stake for at least 2 weeks in order to break even on the fee. So clearly you don't have to, right? If I decided to stake today and this token shoots up tomorrow, I'm just going to be getting ripped 2%. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I made 2% less than I could have made. I unfortunately staked the day before this token ripped up 100%, 200%, and I wanted to go sell it. Woe is me. I got ripped 2% here. But, yeah, dude, 115% staking mother could be a very nice return. So I am heavily considering it, especially since the price action has been a little bit more stagnant. Daddy is not yet stakeable, and I believe that he is going to open up his own staking, okay? And he's going to have, like, rewards with the real world and stuff like that. So he's going his own route. He's not partnering with SolBank to stake. Jason, okay? Jason here, you can see, well, what was mother real quick to get some reference? Only 19 people out of the 30,000, out of the 25,000 that own mother, only 19 people are staking with SolBank. What's going on, Jay Papas? Yeah, man, got a TikTok. I don't want to say I rarely use TikTok, but I'm dual streaming right now, right? So I'm streaming on YouTube, and just figured I might as well stream over to TikTok at the same time. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone there, and which is kind of cruel, man. I would never kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but you get the reference. So anyway, only 19 people are staking mother, and only 3 million total mother is staked. I believe that Iggy Azalea has staked some of her mother, so she's one of the 19. If you come over to Jason, Jason's got 151 people staking, and he's got 194 million Jason staked. Now, that's a drastic difference from the 3 million mother because they have the same outstanding supplies. So he's got almost 100 times the amount staked that she does, which is why you have a lower rate of return. Now, does it make too much sense to stake Jason? I'm going to have to argue no, probably not. Because, you get your 2% in, you get your 2% out, and you're only 24%, still an excellent rate of return. But you're not really going to have a huge benefit staking for the net 20% annualized interest on Jason, especially because, I expect Jason to move higher quickly because it's got a very low liquidity pool and right now a very low market cap compared to a lot of the other tokens out there, and it could explode in value, and you're not really going to get the benefit from the staking rewards there. So something to consider, and it's not just going out and staking the tokens that you see, but those tokens do. Play Doge, Dogeverse, WienerDog AI, they do have excellent staking rewards compared to what's available on the market, right? And 24% compared to the couple 100% that you're getting in WienerDog AI or Dogeverse or Play Doge. Dude, if passive income is your thing, you're going to be doing very well with staking those tokens. So no, alien head intelligence. Very long answer to say it is not too late to stake those tokens. If you plan on holding them, it's definitely not too late, man. Thoughts on Ronin? Is it stair stepping down? Let's take a look at Ronin, ladies and gentlemen. Ronin. Keep that Ronin rolling. Ronin. I gotta find it first. Ooh. Jasmine coming down a little bit today, guys. Jasmine down 10% today. All right, here we go. I mean, listen, it is hitting since March, okay? Everything had a very nice rally going into March. That's when Shiba Inu Coin, a lot of the meme coins were hitting their fresh highs. And Ronin, I'm not exactly sure what this is, if this is a gaming token or what, but came up here at $4.20. Drastically lower at the moment at $1.70, hitting lower highs, hitting lower lows. So, yes, that is a very bearish sign. Worse than that, it just broke through this level of support here, coming down a little bit, and may find support in this area right here. But dude, you're talking like a $1 to $1.10 in this area right here is possibly being the next level of support. $1, $1.10 is like a drastic decline from $1.70. You're talking what, 40% losses to get down to this $1, $1.10 area. Obviously, you'd be much better off. I don't know if you own it or not, but you'd be much better off buying it if it does come down to this level at $1 than you would $1.70. And if it falls through that, I mean, you're touching 25 cents again. I don't know if we get back down to these levels, dude. End of 2022 levels is going to be taking prices basically Bitcoin back down to 15 grand. Ethereum back down to 1,000. In my personal opinion, I don't see Bitcoin hitting 15,000 again before the bull market. I don't see us pulling all the way back down to the previous bear market lows before we move higher. So I don't think you see this level on Ronin unless you have Ronin specific news. But yeah, right now the pressure is bearish. Lower highs, lower lows. The overall market is just much more stagnant than it was before. It's not as exciting. So until we get some... Look, we have the catalysts on the horizon, right? You got T-Man talking about crypto every day. Crypto seems as though it's going to be embraced here in the United States. The economy seems to be improving. They're going to end up lowering interest rates. There's so many positive catalysts on the horizon. People aren't future or forward looking. People are here and now, and they only want to buy based on what is currently happening. So they're not loading up in anticipation of the good that's yet to come. They're simply looking at the market and saying, it's coming down right now. I'm not going to buy yet. I got to wait till it goes back up here. Then I'll get back in. Then I'll add more to my position. So, yeah, man, I think that if this is something you want to hold, I think you'd probably be in a good position to continue dollar cost averaging down. Or, of course, wait until it gets to this level of support at about $1 if it comes all the way back down that way. I hope it doesn't for you if you already own it, but that's what I'd be looking at. J Papas, man, thank you very much for following the TikTok over there. Appreciate you, man. 3260 on Mother Iggy, man. 3260. It is coming back down to hit that level of support, so I may be adding more to Miss Iggy Azalea's token over the weekend here. And, dude, we're going to wake up in Fantasyland, right? We're going to wake up in Fantasyland. T-Man's going to announce no taxes on crypto. Meme coins are going to soar. Solana and, wouldn't it be the perfect combination? Solana and Ethereum both tank down because long-term holders go out there and book their profits on millions of dollars. and those majors are falling. The current meme coins are rising because retail is like, oh yeah, heck yeah, let's buy in, no taxes. Meme coins rip up. The majors, they fall down. You guys got a perfect combination of closing out your memes for the majors, buying 2, 3, 4, 5, 10x as much because the prices are arbitraged. Whoo! Dude, I live in such a fantasy world, it's not even funny, man. It's nowhere near the real world. Can't wait till Ethereum hits 4,000. Hurry up already. Dude, Johnny K, man, I want nothing but gains across the board, so I'm with you on that. Loaded up as much as I'm willing to risk, but since since the staking interest is so high, I already got 15 million Doge 2014. Once it launches, I'm hoping for double my staking, which will be 14,000. That's what I'm talking about, man. Jeremiah, that's what I'm talking. And I hope you get it, dude. I really do. I really hope you get it. I don't know how much long-term gains are going to be possible with Doge 2014. I'm just being honest, right? I don't know how many long-term gains are going to be possible with Doge 2014 because, of course, it's celebrating Dogecoin. Depending on when the airdrop takes place and depending on how high the staking rewards remain, you could see major success in long-term because of those rewards. Like, dude, if you saw what the not industry average, but you saw what the average is on SolBank, about 100% annualized interest, which is great, but when you're talking 30% or 33,000% annualized interest like Doge 2014, there's a drastic difference there, man. So staking rewards are phenomenal. Coke Inu will go up like nothing before. Jose, man, if you got Coke Inu, I hope it does. We haven't looked at Coke in a while. Let's check out Coke. All right, 5 zeros and a 12 right now on the daily at support. Okay. Yeah, actually, dude, it's not too bad right here, right? You unfortunately have these lower highs being hit on Coke Inu here, but you've got this very long-term horizontal level of support that is also being hit on Coke and wedging down into this little area right here. So I don't know what takes place. I don't know what takes place next, right? But this wedge should be broken. Hopefully the wedge is broken to the upside. And you can move this down if you want to be a little bit more aggressive and take the lower end here and the wicks down here. I mean, I just had it right where it was because it encompasses more with a couple falls down below. But yeah, dude, you know, you've got a very long-term wedge that's taking place on Coke Inu here. But in the past, when it breaks back up above this horizontal level, it's exploded up above this horizontal level. So you could be looking at 5-6x gains here to explode back up to these all-time highs from the current levels, which, dude, 5-6x gains are phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. So, yeah, Coke could do very well. Coke is an Avalanche token. Coke, I don't have any Avalanche token. I don't actually own any Avalanche or any Avalanche tokens. I do own some USDT on the Tron network, but nothing on Avalanche. I've got some USDT on Base as well. Base, Solana, BNB, Ethereum, and Tron. Polygon as well. I got USDT on Polygon. I don't think I own any other blockchains. I can't say that. Like that Z Casino, I bought into that Z Casino a while ago, but I'm pretty sure those guys scammed everybody. So theoretically, if that token exists, I own some Z Casino, but I don't even know if that token exists, man. If it does, I have to look into it. It might actually be doing pretty well. Nobody knows. Maybe I can go retire now. I haven't looked at Z Casino, but I don't even know if that token exists. I have to take a look at it I might have $1. Might have $100,000. Nobody knows. Fantasy draft tomorrow night, Clay. I am so looking forward to it, JB. I hope that I get Jason and Travis. I think his name's Travis Kelce. I want both of those guys because they're brothers, and I like my brother. And Patrick Mahomes, I want him. And I want Tom Brady. I want Tom Brady. I know him because he does Hertz commercials. So I want Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, and Jason and Travis Kelce in my fantasy team. Giga, meme coin live chat. Yeah, man, sorry, I was looking over at the YouTube chat, not TikTok chat. We could look up Giga real quick. We got ourselves a Giga Chad fan. Giga Chad down 12% on the day today. 6% according to this chart right here. $166 million market cap. Continues to hit higher highs and higher lows. This is a very bullish sign right now, man. This is a very bullish sign. So not a lot in the space. Continues to hit higher highs. Giga Chad clearly making a lot of people a lot of money. Going from 4 zeros and a 5. Jeez, dude. That's phenomenal. 4 zeros and a 5 way back here. When who knows when, and probably even lower at some point, to 1.7 cents. This is the kind of stuff that you've got to hold on to for. Now look, you would have bought this coin back here, okay? You would have bought this coin, 4 zeros and a 2, and it rips up to 3 zeros and a 12, and you sell it. You're like, yeah, man, I just made a 4x, 3x, 6x gain right here, whatever, depending on when you got in. This is a daily chart, remember, so it took a while. This was wow, man. This token was out for a whole week before it went from 4 zeros and a 2 up to 3 zeros and a 12. 6x gain. Holy smokes, you made a ton of money. But you sold it, right? This is what you missed out on. What you missed out on, man. Another 200x from that level. A 1200x gain that you could have had total if you simply would have stayed in. So this is one of those stories out there where, yeah, you could have made a lot of money early, but if you would have held, dude, $1,000 turns into 1.2 million. I don't know. $1,000 turning into 1.2 million. Not too shabby, if you ask me, man. Not too shabby. Good afternoon, Clay. Just tuning in. Have you looked into Jasmy Coin? Yes, we just looked at it very, very briefly. But Jasmy down at 0.18 right now, down about 10% on the day today. I do not own any Jasmy Coin, though. I don't look into it as closely as some of the other coins that I look into. I know Matthew Perry's kind of like the Jasmy expert, so clearly he's going to have more information on it than I am, but not something that I own, man. Hey, Clay, here's a question. Let's say I swap Ethereum for any random coin. The Ethereum goes into the liquidity. Then if Ethereum pumps up, does that mean the liquidity pumps up? Yes. In terms of dollars, Johnny K, in terms of dollars, the liquidity pool increases. In terms of overall Ethereum, no. It does not increase. So if you are looking, and you guys can see it over here on YouTube, let's just refresh this so you can see this stuff now. So right now, GigaChad has $2.4 million in the liquidity pool. That's a combination of all of the Solana, this is a Solana token, all of the Solana in there, plus all of the GigaChad. So what that means, you always got to split that liquidity pool down, right down the middle. 2.4 million, it's got $1.2 million worth of Solana in it, and it's got $1.2 million worth of GigaChad in it. And you can see here, pooled Solana, 9,000. 9,000, I think it's trading at $130 right now. Yeah, 1.17, so probably $135 or whatever gets you to the 1.2. So it's got 9,000 Solana in it, $2.4 million. If Solana all of a sudden doubled in value, okay, now it's got 8.99 thousand Solana. Somebody took out, what is that, 100 Solana? 10 Solana something. So now, if Solana doubles in value, this token is going to have, instead of $2.4 million in it, because it's got $1.2 million worth of Solana, it's going to have $2.4 million worth of Solana. And it's always balanced. It's like one of those scales where you put something on it, and the liquidity pool always balances. So the total value of Solana is always equal to the total value of GigaChad in this example. So yeah, if Solana doubles in price, you have $2.4 million worth of Solana and $2.4 million worth of GigaChad for a total combined liquidity pool then of $4.8 million in it. And then the price or the market cap would and should go up as well because the liquidity pool increases. So yes, if the underlying token goes up, the value of the liquidity pool is going to go up as well. You are correct on that. Johnny K, man, you understand it correctly there. And the value of the coin goes up as well. Yes. Ronin is a gaming blockchain. I haven't bought it yet. I'll wait for the bottom out. Yeah, dude. And it could bottom out, right, JB? I just want to say it could bottom out, man. I'm hoping that stuff does bottom out soon, and that we don't have to wait for prices to go back down. Remember Biggable Coke? I do remember Biggable Coke, man. Oh, jeez. Where are we at here? 2 out of 4 players are retired, so that's a good start. Who the heck's retired, man? Crap. Well, shoot. I can keep him on the bench, man. I can keep him on the bench if 2 out of those 4 guys are retired. I've almost 8x my total token with Doge 2014. Oh, my God. Joseph, that is amazing, man, because you can watch the price literally fall like 90% before you even break even, man. So, yeah, dude, if you've 8x your total tokens, you're in a very good position on that. Helium Mobile, you know what? Crypto Conrad Valdez Reyes, man, I don't know enough about it, but I believe it is, it's one of those tokens that you can mine from your phone. And if I'm completely incorrect, let me know. But if I'm not, just, I'll go on. Very similar to BlockDAG. Okay, BlockDAG, you are also going to be able to mine it from your phone. You're not going to be able to mine very much, right? If you're mining something from your phone, Jason Kelsey and Tom Brady. What the heck is Jason Kelsey doing retiring, man? Isn't that kid like 20 years old? So, let me put it this way. You and I, right? I want to say that anybody here in the United States is probably in a good enough position that even if they can earn 1 penny per day by mining from their cell phone, they'll do it for a while for fun, but they're not necessarily going to do it for long term. It's not something that is really going to be able to add up to help them build a portfolio. Now, if all of a sudden you get people in other countries who have mobile phones, but their daily income is $1 a day, and now all of a sudden, the family who, yes, does have mobile phones over there can go out there and together maybe mine 5-10 cents a day in Bitcoin. That's actually very significant, not in Bitcoin, but in Helium or BlockDAG. That is actually very, it's a very impressive number to them. So I believe a lot of this mobile and like sort of cell phone mining is not necessarily going to be targeted towards people in the United States, developed countries, and so on. It's probably a little bit more of a fad for them, and they're not going to be as likely to continue it long term. However, there's a lot of people out there that have phones that don't have huge incomes. And I believe that is going to be their entry into the cryptocurrency space. And one of the ways that allows for global and mass adoption to happen there. So if every month, let's say, you could add an additional day's income and keep it in your portfolio, that's phenomenal, man. And that's what a lot of these people, in different countries could do with these mobile mining services and these mobile mining tokens. So you and I, man, if it's, we make a couple cents or make $1 a month, okay. But if all of a sudden, dude, it was an extra $200 a month, yeah, you're probably going to be clicking that button on your phone and doing it. So that's kind of like my take on mobile mining right now. Not lucrative enough for people who are already able to buy cryptocurrency, but dude, perfect entry for billions, hundreds of millions or billions of people to enter the cryptocurrency space all across the world. On USDT token, can I buy on any blockchain? As far as I know, yes. I don't know if there's any blockchains that don't have support for USDT. So like I said, I got USDT on Solana, Ethereum, Polygon, Tron, and BNB. I've got it on 5 different blockchains. I don't know. I imagine it's available on Avalanche. I imagine it might be available on Ronin. Like, I don't know if it's available on every single one. But yes, you can buy it on different blockchains. Have a good afternoon, guys. It is 1:04. Hey, Clay, I'm so thankful for these live chats. I've learned a lot and still learning. I love it, Johnny K. I love it, man. And I love the interaction as well. It's impossible to go through, answer comments, and really all that stuff. But anybody that's got questions in these live streams, whether we're talking about stocks, crypto, whatever, absolutely appreciate you guys asking the questions. It's actually a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun too, man. I have fun doing these live streams. And it's going to be even more fun when we got more than 20 people in here and we're back up to 200 people in here and prices. Not only are we learning and getting a bunch of good information, but we're all making what did we learn today? Buttload of money. Yes. Buttload is an actual measurement. Don't forget that. Guys, get your names in the chat right now. We'll do some shout-outs. We'll be back a little bit later with videos. Appreciate every single one of you guys for keeping the chat going, keeping the chat awesome, all that good stuff, man. Shout-out to everybody over on TikTok. We got DT, Logan, TV, man. See you later. OSR Clip, have a great one. Kevo, Gmo, see you later. Latin Stallion, enjoy it. Ezekiel, have a great one, man. Meme Coin Live Chat, Dallas, Latin. Mr. Fine Hair, appreciate you. We got Old Rounder, JB, man. See you later. Joseph, have a great one. Jeremiah, enjoy your weekend. JB, Jeremiah, Crypto Con Raul Valdez Reyes, JB, Old Rounder. Brian, enjoy your weekend, man. Crypto Con Raul Valdez Reyes, Gorilla, Johnny K, have a good one, man. Alien Head. We got Old Rounder, Alien Head, Old Rounder, Joseph. All of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me. Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.